Hello, everyone. Excuse me. It's a Tuesday. I'm here. I've got puzzles. Hey, Daniel, Nordy, Emma, and Paul Fly. How are you all doing? Uh, if you remember Zeta's solve of blackjackfitz's Knight's Mate from stream 250 with all the crazy notation, I think I'm going to go back and release that as a standalone video just because it was so crazy. Been getting ready to do that, and I was watching through. It's waiting on me to come up with a fun thumbnail, I think. Yeah, I am doing all right. It was certainly a very fun solve. Welcome, Thomas. Welcome, Nils. Yes. Speaking of slightly crazy, I absolutely love Somedoku, and I've seen a couple of other people besides blackjackfitz trying their hand at it. Let's see, I don't think there's anything to announce really before stream. Zeta will be back on Friday doing his usual thing. Emma thinks they have a digit. We'll get there. I haven't looked at the puzzle yet. Welcome, David. And Carl. Glad to have you here. Okay, let's have a look at Some Zippers Somedoku by blackjackfitz. We've got normal Sudoku rules. Fill and normal sum Somedoku rules. Fill each cell with a digit from 1 to 9 for every row n and column n. There are exactly n different digits. Ooh, Paul Fly thinks they might have gotten a Somedoku idea. I would love to see more people playing with this this format. Along a lavender zipper line, each pair of digits that are the same distance from the line's central cell sum to the digit in that center cell. And then we have normal Kropke pairs, where digits separated by a white dot are consecutive and digits separated by a black dot are in a 1-to-2 ratio. Hey, Kodak. Glad to see you. All right. So in row 2, we're going to have, so I think all 6 of these are going to have to be the same as each other and add to this. Oh, is blackjackfitz on Simon? Is it this puzzle? Am I doing the same puzzle as Simon? different puzzle. Uh, uh, yeah, this is definitely even. Uh, People are talking about row 8. Uh, so let's think about row 8. Row 8 has a repeat somewhere. Emma says all even rows have an even in the middle of the zipper. Right. The repeat. What if we have like a 3 here and a 3 here? Uh, they have to add to the same thing. So then these would end up being the same digit, but that breaks it. So the repeated digit has to go across from itself. So this is even. Uh, and these are, we know there's a repeat in here. So these are 7 different digits that are smaller than it. And so this is an even that's bigger than 7, and so it's an 8. Very nice, and we will bring in Zach for our 8 dance. Thank you, Zach. Thank you. Row 6. Oh, this is also an 8 because we know these two add to 8. And yeah, what is our double digit that adds to 8? It's 4, and then there's no 9 in row 8. Let's have a look up here. So we've got a similar thing. So we're going to have 2 sets of repeats, and they're going to go opposite each other. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Isn't it 6 digits lower than this? And so this also has to be 8? If I'm counting right, this also has to be 8. I because so let's let's say these are okay. So these digits are all lower than this. Let's say there are two repeats, so we don't count those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's still 6. Oh, or 6 with no. Row 6, there are 3 repeats. Um, okay. Yeah. I was doing row 7 logic on row 6. That's the problem. And then we're going to get like 4, 6 or 8 here. And these could all be from 1, 2, 3, 4. Although that's a little interesting, but it could be 1 and 2. I do note that the 2 digits that exist in column 2 have to be consecutive with each other, so that's something. Yeah, but you could even theoretically get away with all of these being 8. Yeah, I agree with Emma that these are all the same 1, 2, 3, 4. So I guess we can't have any digit higher than 5 in column 2. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Nils is right that this whole thing is all of this is at most 5. Not super sure I want to write that in just yet. Though maybe I should. I don't know. Whatever. The boundary can't actually be 5, points out Emma, because there is no 5 that can be in row 2. Oh, let's look at what Paul Fly just said. If either of these is 8, it's broken because this goes with something over here to add to 8. But whatever it is the same as this. But if this is 8, then these two would be the same. And that's broken. And same here. So actually none of these two cells can't be 8. And in fact, this one can only be 6. Which means this one has to be 4. Wow. So now this is limited to 1, 2, 3. Which means this has to be 1 and 2. Yeah. And if this is a 1, 2 pair, this is a 2, 3 pair. Right. We can no longer have 4 and 8. So, right, because of this cell, 4's adding to 8 doesn't work. Oh, wow, we need these to not be the same digit. Ito has a great point, because if the digit is 3, then these are all 3s. But now we've repeated a digit in this column. So none of these, and therefore none of these, are 3. Whoop. They're all 0. And so this isn't 6. Beautiful spot, Ito. Oh, and we're going to do the same thing here. Wow. Wow. Okay, that makes all of these 1. These are 1. These are 1. That's a 2. This is now a 3. This is a 5. That's a 7. This is 4 or 6. Now this is a 1, 2 pair. So everything in this column is 1 or 2. Not this one. This one is just a 2. This one is just a 2. That was beautiful. Okay, and I guess we have another 2, 3 over here. Emma says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We do have 4 different digits, so these are all even. Since they can't be 1. And we can probably narrow things down, maybe, possibly. Well, we've had our repeat. We've had our repeat in column 8 already. So I think these have to be 3 different things for sure. Yeah. I agree with Gary, and none of these can be 2, I think. Well, wait, could this one be 2? No, this would have to be a 1, and it can't be. This Paulfly is correct. This yeah, and Ito sees it too. If this were a repeated 1, we would also have a repeated 7, and that isn't right. So this is a 2, and that's 6. We still need a repeated digit. So we're going to have repeat 4s on either side of the 8. And a 3-5 pair. So these are all 3, 4, 5. Paulfly says Mehdi pointed out that either 8 or 9 has to appear in column 8, which is true. And they can't go there. They can't go there. That's not an 8 or a 9. That's not an 8 or a 9. No, no, no. So this is an 8 or a 9, and it can't be an 8. So it's a 9. Codex says if this is a 4, then no, then these are all from 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we have not nearly enough digits. So this isn't a 4. Oh, 6. I agree that one of these has to be an 8 in order to get the 7 in column 8. I think 6 just works. We can just get 7 different digits in this row if this is a 6. Mm. So Paulfly says, oh wait, never mind. Uh, need an 8 and a 9 in column 9. And it can't go here. In fact, can this even be a 1? Because then we would have 4 different digits in the row. So I don't think this can be a 1. I think this is a 2. Oh, if this was a 1, 1 is not different from 1, right? So that is 3. Does 224 really break? Let's see, then it would be a 4 in column 9. Oh, just let's see. This can't be 1, 2, 3. Could be 4. Can't be 5. Could be 6. Can't be 7, 8, or 9. Ah. And so this is actually an 8, 9 pair. I don't think we can possibly have room for 9 in this row. Can we? Hey, love. How's your day going? Hey, Kyle. So, yeah, if this were 9, how do we make this zipper work? Uh, we don't. So this has to be an 8, which means this has to be an 8. And now either these can all be 4s, or they're all 1, 7 pairs. Let's see, that's our 9. But column 2 can't be a 4. So these are just 1, 7 pairs. Let's see. Ito says, if this were a 7, we'd have 7, 1, and whatever this is. And those would be our digits. And that breaks because... Yeah, I don't think we can say... I think... I think we know that... Uh, do we know that these can't be... Niels with a good point is we can just straight up mark these as 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is a quadruple. So there's no way we can get to 8 here. And there's no way we can get to 8 here. So this is actually a 6. And that's a 4 or a 5 only. And ooh, we can maybe just... yeah, 1, 2 goes with 4, 5 here. So we have a 4, 5 pair. So we can't get to 6 here anymore. So that's a 4. And there has to be some digit larger than 4 in row 5 in order for us to have 5 digits. So it has to be here. That has to be 6. That has to be 4. Good spot, Garion. Yeah, Nils was looking at that, and I was just thinking about that too. If these want to go up from here, like it could be 3, 4, 5, but that's the only way it could go up from the bottom up. It's 3, 4, 5. Puts a 1 here. That isn't a problem. Ah, Yeah, Kyle, Nils was trying to get me to see this, is that there's nowhere to put an 8 or a 9 in column 7. Uh, no, I think Kyle was right. There's nowhere to put an 8 or a 9 in column 7. So it must include every other digit, which means it needs a 7 somewhere, uh, which could go at the bottom or it could go here. Oh, but if it goes here, where do we put 6? Oh, 6 has to go here because this can't be 6 and that's our only other spot. So we need a 6 and it goes there. Now 7 can only go here, so that's a 1. Now these just have to be 3, 4, and 5. Oh, or could they have a 2? Uh, that one can't be 2. Uh, oh, they can repeat. Right, we haven't used up our repeats in column 7. But we do have to put a 5 in the column. So there has to be at least one of them in these cells. And since there has to be a 5, at least one 5, there has to be at least one 4. Oh, so these really are from 3, 4, 5. This is at least one 5 and at least one 4. All right, this is 1, 2, 3 by the whisper, or by the zipper. Now, does it have to be a repeat? Right, there's no way this can be a 3, people are saying, otherwise we can't get a 5 in there. So one of these must be a no. One of these must be a 2. Oh, did we argue we needed a double 3 in this row? I think so. So these are the double 3. Yeah. One of these is a 2. So one of these has to be a 2. So actually, these two are the same digit. So they're not 4. And so these are the double 4. And that's a 3 or a 5. So this one's only a 4. So that's a 2. That's not a 4. Row 7's missing an 8 and a 7, so it has to have every other digit. So it needs a 5. So that's the 5. That's a 1. Column 8. Yeah. So that's a 4 now. That's a 2. No, wait. That's a 2. Yep. Before you yell at me. I'm sure you already yelled at me. No, chat keeping me honest. Now that we have this 1, we get 3 and 2. And so that 2 goes over there. Well, sometimes I need a stop sign held in front of my face. Okay, let's just write in what these are, just for the sake of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are 3, 5, and 7. How many digits have we got in column 7? 1, 2. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need 3 more. So we get 1 repeat among these cells. Hey Tom, how are you doing today? Let's see, are these for column 4? This could still be a 3 though. Garion points out that we can look over here and say that this is a 1 or a 3 to add to 6. I'm sorry you're not feeling well, Tom. We do have to make sure we don't have too many digits in column 3, but Yeah, why can't this be a 3, 4? Is that going to break something over here? Right. Might as well pencil mark that everything here is 1, 2, 3. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's 2, 3, 4, 5 to add to 6. Yeah, row 6 needs a 3, 3 pair. That's for sure. Yeah, so we've currently placed 3 unique digits in column 6. We need 3 more. Yeah, 5 and 7 don't even have to go in the same 2 places. Otherwise, we could... Kyle says... column 4 definitely has a 7. So if this is 7... But what if this was 7? I don't think... Yeah. So if one of these is 7, does that mean, like, if this is 7, I think it means this. I don't know. Hmm. Yeah. Uh, if this is 7, this is 1, but we need a 7 in the column, so it goes here. And then this is a 3, 5 pair. But this couldn't be 5 because too many digits in the column. So this would be a 3. So if this is a 7, this is a 3. So yeah, okay, these are the same, and then what? I guess this is different, but what is that bias? So we can still repeat another digit in column 7. Yeah, this can still be either flavor of 3, 5. Yeah. There's probably something simple we're missing. If row 6, column 7 is a 3, then these are also 3, and that's 5. Oh! Hang on. Wait. Oh. We got excited. So if this is a 3, this is definitely a 5. In which case these are 3s. And if this is a 5, then this is a 1. Carl thinks this has to be a 5. Well, what happens if it's a 3? Then that's a 5. These are 5s. That's a 3. Yes! Yes! Well, hang on. If this is a 3, this can't be a 3. I don't think. Because then this is a 3. Oh, no, wait. I got confused. If this is a 3, then that's a 5. That's a 1. These are 3s. Wait. No. That's a 5. Sorry. If that's a 3, these are 5s. That's a 5. That's a 1. Two, 3, 5. And then have these both be 3s. You still get 6 digits. Oh, no. I mean, these are different 3 5s. Yeah, if that's a 5 and a 1, then these have to both be 3s. So these would both be 2s. Oh, Carl might have it. If that's intended, that's kind of disgusting. So if that's a 3, these are 5s, that's a 5, that's not a 5. But now these need to be 3s. And now you can't put a 5 in column 6. Yeah, if this is a 3, you can't put a 5 in column 6. And if we don't put a 5 in column 6, 1, 2, 3, 4 can be a 2, and 5 would be a 7, but we don't have a 6th digit. Oh boy, I really hope there is a better way to do that. So now we know that this has to be a 5. So those are 3s. Okay, now if this is a 5, does it still break? No. Oh, column 4 now has 4 digits. 1, 2, 3, and the 5, 7. So no 2. So that's a 1, that's a 2. That's a 3, that's a 2. No 2 here, so also no 1 here. So that's a 3 and a 4. 3 goes with a 1. 4 goes with 2. We haven't got a double 3 here yet. We need one. So these are 3s. What? I think we're okay. Okay, now 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4. We still need a new digit, so these have to be 2s. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Have we repeated? We have repeated. We need a 5 in column 6. And it can only go there. And so we need a 7, and it goes there and there. Woo! Yeah, apart from that one difficulty spike, that was a great puzzle. Really, really enjoyable logic with how this all worked out. I think potentially it could have used one more crop key somewhere. uh, to get through that step. But we did find where it breaks. But the overall logic was just beautiful. Michael is 99% sneaky. Welcome, Michael. Uh, uh, yeah. Okay. That was great. Let us move on. Now, is everybody still doing Zeta Math's new puzzle, or can I do it? If people don't want me to do it, I won't do it. We've got plenty we can do. Nils says yes. Uh, it seems like people are good with me doing Zag. So I think we're gonna do it. All right, let me bring it up here. And this is a 10-line arrow puzzle. All right. Okay. So we have arrows where the digits along an arrow sum to the digit in the arrow's circle. Huh. Time says I should have everyone like the stream. Yes, if you have not done so, please take a moment to like the stream. It really helps us out. YouTube has been giving us less views lately, which is sad, but we still have all of you who come here and watch, and that's great. And it's awesome to see new people. I think this is the first time Ito has been in my chat, so Yes, welcome to anyone new, and please do hit the thumbs up. It helps us out. Uh, and yes, we have a 10 line where we divide this line into non-overlapping segments of adjacent digits, each of which sums to 10. So, yeah. I think Sayori is right. Uh, these cells add to max 18. Uh, and then, as Nicholas says, by parity, you can't have only tens in this box. A 10 has to hang out of the box. Um, it's like, whoops. It's like these two have to be part of the same 10. So if we tried having a 3, then that's 10. This is less than 10, and this is 18. We don't get nearly high enough. Um, so these sum to an even number between 12 and 18. And we've got to have a 2-2 start, and this pokes out. So it's 20. Now, if this is a 6, that adds up to 32. That isn't big enough. If it's a 7, these add up to 34. Still not big enough. So this is an 8 or a 9. I think. And then, yeah, this is odd. And it has to be, if this is an 8, yeah, so this is a 7 or a 9 only, which means this is a 2-cell 10 sum. So this is a 1 or a 3. Oh, poop. Uh, well, if we have both 1 and 2 gone in this box, this arrow is in deep trouble. So it is 7 with a 1 or a 3. Yeah, I don't think 6 can be on this arrow. Oh, over here, 9-1. 9-1 makes this 2-3-4 with another 9. Now, none of these digits can be low, and that is not good news. So this is going to have to be a 3-7. And let's do a 3 dance. Thank you, Zach. Thank you. So now that this is a 7, we know what this has to add up to. This now has to be a 9 for this to add up to 38 to get to 45. And the 5 has to be on here. So it just has to be 135. That's the only way to make that work. Okay. 9 in box 2, says Sayori. It goes in one of these cells. It's in row 2 either way. If 9 goes here, 1 goes here. Ah, and now you can't fill this. So in fact, 9 just has to go in here. This has to take 2 from 1, 2, 3. Oh, and it can't take 3, so it has to be 1, 2, 6. Now we have to be very careful about filling 10 lines in this box. Five and 7. We can just fill in what these digits are. 4, 5, 7, 8. So somehow we have to make that work. So I feel like the only way this works is if this is 4, 5 with a 1 down here. Anything else breaks the bank. And now we're going to have a 2 there and a 2 there. With a 2, 3 here and a 2, 3 here. Oh, could be 7, 1, 2 again. Right, this one can't be bigger than 3. We do have a 5 Z-wing here. Paul Fly says we can conclude that this isn't a 3. And that's true. So we have a 5 somewhere up here. Oh, Kyle, I love that logic. Our options here are 2, 8 or 4, 6. Either way, there's a 2 or a 6 in here. So this can't be 2, 6. So this can't be 1. Zeta would call that Tris logic. When we solved Sudokus together, I would constantly point out things like that. Yep, we do have a 7. 7 in one of these. 9 is up here. Paulfly says this being 2. Are we talking about this arrow? This arrow couldn't have a 1 or a 2 on it. Uh, this could be, this by the column would be minimum, and the box would be minimum 6. So it'd be 3, 6 with a 9. So this actually can't be a 2. It's a 3, and that's a 7, and that's an 8. So actually now we know this is a 2. And this has to be a 2 so we don't break that business. How could this not be a 2? Well, I guess this could be a 2. Okay, 2, 8 is gone from this. So that's going to be our 2, 8. That's going to be our 4, 6. Now we have a 4 Z-wing. So actually, the digits up here are 4, 5, 9. I don't think this can't be the 9. Because these would be 4, 5, and you'd have nothing to put there. This can't be 4. So that has to be 5 with a 4 and a 1, and that's a 9. No 1's there, that's a 1. I enjoyed that little bit of logic. Right. 2, 8. We actually get a 1, 6 here. That's a 2. The 3, 5 pair looks over here, so we get all this business. And these are a 7 and a what is left in the row? 8? 8. These are a 7. This is a 7, 8 pair. And left in row 3 is a 3 and a 6. Okay. So this is not 1. It could be 2. It's not 3. Could be 4. 5. Doesn't work, because then that would be 2 and that would be 7. That's 2 or 6. Let's see, this could still be 6, I think. Yeah, the circle is 4, 6, or 8. Okay. Let's look at what Nicholas is saying. There's no 1 down here. 2, 3, 5 breaks this cell. So these can't be a 3-cell sum. And they can't be a 4-cell sum because no 1. So that is a sum right there by itself. It's not 2, 8. It's not 1, 9. Now, does it being 4, 6 break this business? I think it might. I 2, 6, 8 though. Oh, but then how do you fill the arrow? How do you fill this arrow though? If this is 268 and this is 46, how does this arrow work? There can't be 3 odd digits. Good spot, Sayori. So this is not 46. So this is only 37, which resolves this. Good job, Nicholas, for having us look down here. Okay. See, this does see... I don't know. Let's see. This could theoretically be 6 with a 1, 5. So, yeah, I don't think this can be less than 6. Can't be 5. Can't be 4 because of this. It can't be 3. So yeah, this is 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, if it's 8, this can't be 2, 6. Or 1, 7. Oh, or 3, 5. Yeah. Oh, and not 7. So 6 or 9 only. If it's 6, it's 1, 5, and we know the order. If it's 9... If it's 9... We don't have that many options. So it couldn't be 3, 6. It couldn't be 2, 7. It could be 1, 8. Oh, it would have to be 1, 8. So this is always a 1. This is 5 or 8 to add to 6 or 9, and this is always a 1, weirdly. Zeta Math says he put that in for me. Oh, that's cute. Sayori pointing out is if this is a 6, then these are both 8. So that's not 6. Zeta Math knows me so well. Yeah, one of these is a 4 by the box. One of these is a 4. 4, 6 here isn't out of the question. Let's see. I think this just barely can't be a I don't know. If this line spills into the next box and has because you have to consider repeats. Yeah, this column is restrictive. 4 6 is definitely the only 2-cell option. I'm pretty sure I buy that 3 cells breaks. Without a 1 or a 3 here and no 3 here. Ooh, this seems a little bit Casey. Um, Yeah, let's uh back up here. If this wants to be 2 cells, 3, 7, or 4, 6. If this wants to be more than 2 cells, well, it can't get a 1. So it'd have to be 2, 3, 5 somehow, and 3, 2, 5. Two, 5. Would be 4, 2, 6, 8, 9. So I think 3, 2, 5 here works. Unless it breaks this. Yeah, 3, 2, 5 here resolves a ton of what's going on in box 4. My question is, does it break this? But that seems a bit chainy. That's true. If this is 6, then all our low digits are gone here. And now these are 2 high digits next to each other on a 10 line. Yeah. I was trying to break things involving this being a 3, but it's very easy to break things if this was a 6. So this is either 3, 7 or 3, 2, 5. So this is only a 7 or a 2. Now, if this is a 2, 5, 4, that's all, then this would be a high. Yeah, I agree, Kyle. Mehdi says if row 4, column 2 is 6, then where do you put 8 and 9 in row 4? You can stash one of them here. The other one has to go on a between line. 6. Or on a 10 line. Couldn't be a 9 because you can't have a 1. So 9 would have to go over here. And let's see. This would be 8-2. This would be 4-2-6. Wait. That puts 2 6s in this box? Oh. Right. Actually, it's easier than that. 8-2 here. This has to be a 2, and now neither of these can be a 2, and that breaks. So in fact, you can't put an 8 or a 9 here. So that's going to have to be a 9, and we're going to have to stash the 8 in the row out. Sorry. Oh, no, we just have them. Now no 8 here. So this can't be a 6. Got our 2 and our 8 here. Ah. 2's just placed here by Sudoku. That's a 7 now, so that's a 10 line. 8 and 7. Left in this row are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That one's just 5. This is a 4-6 pair, so that makes it 10. It's been pointed out that 6 goes there, and now this must be a 8. What? 5. 5. I got there before I saw all of you. Ha. It's like I could have hit the mark button, but that yeah, now let's just see oh hey, welcome Johnny. Oh, this. Uh, yeah, column 4, since these have to be high, uh, this has to be, these two have to be part of two different 10 sums. So we're going to have to get that business going on because of this break. So in fact, that's a 4-6, that's a 2. Let's see, no 5 there. No 8 either, so that's a 1-9 pair. Oh, we want to look at what this can be. Yeah, why not 613? Oh, does 7 or 8 just flat out break? What's wrong with 712? Can't be 8. Oh, two's gone. Right, no 2. So anything with the 7 is going to involve a 2 or a 3. So this can't be a 7, it's a 6. And uh, and we can't have, oh, we could have 1 3 still to go with the 6. Yeah, Nicholas is right. Is that either this is a 4 or it's 1 to go with the 3 here. Sayori says this can't be 2 cells here. Yes. There's no way to make a 2 cell 10 here by the row. Uh, uh, so I know we can't have a 2 anywhere on here. But like 4. Yeah. Yeah. So it is going to have to be 3 cells. And it can't be 2 3 5, so there is a 1 on it, and that can only go here. And then 2 cells that add to 9 that aren't 3 6. Could be 4 5, not 2 7, not 1 8. So they are 4 5. We know the order. So we get all of that. Let's see. Yeah, we can't put an 8 on the line anywhere in column 7. That just doesn't work. We either have to put a 2 or just strand a cell. So that's an 8. And the rest of column 7 is, I'm just going to mark it a 3, 5. So this is going to have to be a 2, 3, 5 line. And now this has to be, oh no, this is going to have to be a 3 cell. 6, 1, 3. 5, 8, 6, 1. I think that's going to do it. We'll just do some Sudoku. 2, 8, 9, 7, 6, 3, 8, 7, 9, 4, 6, 2, 1, 8, 7, 4, 6, 3, 7, 9, 5, 4, 7, 3, 5, and 3. That was pretty nice. It was a little tricksy at points, but very enjoyable. I'm going to need to do a slightly shorter stream today. So I am going to finish off, I think, with a 6x6. I'm going to do a 6x6 by Marty Sears, called Region Abner. Oh, hey, Marty, I was just about to ping you. Let's see. Do that. Post some links. All right, so we have normal 6x6, and box borders divide the line into segments, none of which have identical or consecutive sums. So it's Nabner rules on segment sums. And then we have black dots are digits in a 1-to-2 ratio. This sum is 21. I know that. So we can't have a 20 or a 22. But we can't have a 20, so I guess this isn't one. Let's see. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 segments. And 21 is the highest. If you go 21, 19, 17, 15, 13, 11, 9, 7, 5, 3, 1. So it is every odd number. And we only have one Oh no, we have two one cells. So one of these is the one. Let's see. Is this necessarily our 19 sum? I think so. Maybe. Let's see. Our next longest one is 4. And 6 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 is 18. So yeah. Uh, so this has to be our 19 sum. So left out of a 19 sum is a 2, I think. These are odd. I'd find it strange if one of them was a 5, but they could be. Yeah, this is an odd sum. This is odd, so this also has to be odd. That's true. Good point, Kyle. Oh, and we do need a 17 somewhere, points out Glob, and I don't think we can do 17 in 3. No. Highest you can get in 3 is 15. So this is our 17 sum. And 17 leaves out 4. So this is a 1-3 pair. And our black dot is, as Emma or Kyle says, 2, 4. Emma says it 2. And these are a 5-6 pair. Let's see. This needs to be an odd sum, so this has to be odd. So that's 5. That's 6. Garion did the math on the entire line. I think these are our empty cells here. And apparently they only get to add to 5 total. No, I think the total was correct. So in order to make 5, these all have to be 1s. So that's our 3. Now we need a 1. It's going to have to go here. And these are a 3 and a 6. Wait. Yeah, that's right. Oh, one's finish, I'm told. There's a 1 there and a 1 there. Kind of wonder if doing the ones that way was a bit cheesing it. I think there might have been. I'm not sure that was the intended logic. Let's see. I guess the 5 sum is going to have to be here with a 2, 3 in answer to Emma's question. Let's see, this sees 1, 2, 3, and it can't be a 5 by black dotted, so it's 4 or 6. So that's 2 or 3. That's even, so this must be odd, and it sees 1 and 3, so it's 5. Let's see. 6 just by Sudoku in column 3 goes here. That's a 3, 2 and 3, 6 and 3. See, 2, 4, 5 here, that's the 4. Left in the row we have 5, which goes here, and 4. And this is 2. At some point we're going to have to figure out what all sums we have. This is a 4, 6 pair. Let's see, 4, 6, 3, 5. Oh, this is given. It looks like a 4. And left, let's see. This is either 9 or 7. But we already have 9. So that's the 2, and I think that's going to be everything. We end on a deet deet doot. Very nice, Marty. All right. Thank you, everyone. That's going to do it for stream for today. I've seen... I feel like I've seen Renbon region sums, but not Nabner region sums before. And yes, thank you everyone. Thanks to everyone who participated. This was a lot of fun. All right. If on your way out you could click the like button, that would be hugely appreciated. We also appreciate everyone who contributes financially to the stream. If you want to do so, you can click the join button down below. For as little as $5 a month, you can get your green name. You can get Zach emotes. And we always want to thank our top tier supporters. Those are Daniel Silverstone, Danita J, David, Franco, Nell, Nordy, Plonktime, DDX, and Dorlier. Thank you to all of you. Zeta will be back on stream on Friday. Have a good week, everyone. Take care of yourselves. Bye for now.